New York, we say Tuah
Tuah.
with Haliey Welch.
Brother, ooh.
Wait, I like that white girl accent.
Do you really? I want to see a rat so bad here, I can't stand it.
Pookie. Pookie's your man?
Whoa!
I have to confess something to you.
You're a man. As always, Talk To is brought to you by Better Picks. Better Picks offers the easiest ways to win 1,000 times your money, all NFL season long. So all you have to do is get 8 correct picks about your favorite players, and you could win 1,000 times your money. You could literally turn $1 into 1,000 just by watching football and picking more or less on your favorite players' projections. Grab that phone out of your pocket right now. Download Better.
Download Better, play Better Picks.
And don't forget to use code TALKTOA when you sign up. Welcome back to Talk To, Better Original. We got Miss Hannah Berner. And today we're at the Bolero in Times Square.
I've never recorded a pod in this kind of space, so this is pretty cool. Also, I like these Game of Thrones chairs.
Dude, there's a whole dope-ass, bowling alley over there. We have Moose, and then we got Miss Hannah today.
I love how Moose came before me. I'm just kidding.
Well, see, I got thinking, I was like, Moose is a bigger person, so.
Moose is the star of the show. Very, very handsome boy.
Sit, Moose.
He's a good boy.
Sit, Moose. Good Moose.
Shall we? I love how I'm taking charge right now. Shall we begin with your shoe choice? The first thing you said when I sat down, you go, "These my funeral boots."
These are my funeral boots.
Cheetah print boots.
See, normally you wear black to a funeral.
Yeah.
Well, what's your outfit? It can't be just black. I mean, You got to think about it. You really got to put this into perspective. You can't just have a whole black outfit and no color. You got to have something that complements your outfit. Why not cheetah print boots?
Okay, I get it, I guess.
Maybe there needs to be a happy spirit in the room or something. You got people over here crying and them crying, oh, cute boots, go back to crying,
Yeah.
Yeah, it takes the tension out of the room, I feel like.
How many funerals have you been to?
I actually try to avoid funerals.
So you don't ever get to wear the boots?
I've been to 3 funerals.
Or you get kicked out because you walk in with cheetah print boots and they're like, you have no respect for this person's life.
Well, I know the person. They probably would like my boots too.
True.
Yeah.
I love that. I mean, who thought of the whole idea of wearing white when you get married, wearing black when people die? It seems kind of basic.
It does. It's played out. Who planned that?
It's so true. It's chuggy.
I want to know who picked the days of the week too. Wednesday, where'd you come up with that shit? Do you ever think about that kind of stuff?
Are you high?
No.
I wish. I
Unless I'm stoned, I do.
I think about shit too much. That's my problem.
I do think that it's fucked up how they spelled Wednesday. Who was
Wednesday.
Yeah, I didn't want to put you on the spot, but
yeah.
Wednesday is fucked up. Who was let's put an N in there just to fuck up every elementary school kid trying to pass.
And they all end in Y too. How'd they do that?
The day part. The day thing. We got to change some stuff, girls. That's why I sat you here today. We have to make some changes.
Yeah.
What kind of changes should we start with?
You know what? I want to know, because this is some fish out of water shit. You're in New York City. What do you like or dislike about New York City?
Actually, I do have one big problem. This is my 3rd time I've been here, and I have yet to see a fucking rat. Okay. I want to see a rat so bad here, I can't stand it. So
rats only go towards people with bad energy. So you saw the TikTok going around saying the rats of, what's the quote? The rats
they're taking birth control.
They're saying the rats are controlling the city or whatever. Apparently, we heard from your producer that they're giving rats birth control so that rats can't. They're giving rats abortions. Abortions
pigeons,
are rapid.
though.
They have a voice. They're allowed to speak up.
I say it's the rat's choice. If the rats want aborting,
rat body their choice.
Rat body their choice. Exactly. So if these rats, because we don't need no more rat. Also, have you ever seen a rat baby?
Have you saw a baby pigeon? Those motherfuckers are not real.
Do you know what they say though? If a crazy person starts coming for you,
kiss them.
Shit your pants. That is the one.
Then they're not gonna.
That's the one. I don't know why you went towards kissing.
Well, I mean,
that was a crazy thing to say.
What do you do after you shit your pants? You pull it out and throw it at them?
You got to freak them out more than they're trying to freak you out. It's like at the bar if a guy's hitting on you and you're just like, what? And he'll leave you alone.
That's when you fart on and dip.
You fart, you talk about astrology, and you dip.
Yeah.
You say, sorry, I'm Leo. Get out of here.
What's
They'll
your
leave
sign?
you alone. Leo.
Yes, so you're Leo.
Obviously.
I'm a Pisces.
Oh, so you're emotional?
I'm sensitive.
Are you crying right now?
I'm not emotional. I am sensitive.
Wait, can I ask Chelsea, how has she changed? Has she become a monster?
Yes. No, I'm just kidding.
I am a fucking monster.
She demanded these fancy chairs. She made you sit in the small one.
Yeah, what the hell is this?
That had nothing to do with me.
Yeah, no, that
was her team.
That was freaking Go-Go.
She's a team.
At least you got a pretty white boot beside you.
Yeah, that's true.
That's
Yeah.
true. You have a boot.
Wearing these on Broadway next week.
Play better pick. Damn, I hate we can't go on Broadway no more.
Who said we?
You got
I
kicked
can.
off?
You get recognized too, even by yourself.
Yeah, but
Okay, this is gonna sound offensive. Can you yodel?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think I've ever tried it. Can you yodel?
I feel like you give me yodeling vibes.
Mason Ramsey's
I've been
fucking
told that a
sister
few
right
times.
there.
I have read that somewhere. I was like, that's Mason Ramsey's older sister. I'm like, man, fuck y'all.
He's killing it.
No, he
He
is.
messaged me actually. He was like, dude, please
You
get
guys
me
need
on
to
the
do
podcast. I was like,
a collab of some kind.
he's so cute.
My thing is, so I'm originally from Brooklyn, New York, and like
I wouldn't have guessed
I'm
it.
like a city kid, like city rat. Like I'm
No,
one of
gave
the
it away.
rats that you want to meet. I don't know anything about the country. I don't know country music, but I appreciate it. I love different cultures. But like if I'm in nature for too long, I get scared because like they don't have bodegas, they don't have hospitals, they
We
don't
have
have
hospitals.
Police. Well, it's like, it's,
we have a
dude,
hospital.
you have
We
one
have
hospital.
we have a hospital though.
Yeah, but if you got like a shard of glass in your fucking eye, they're gonna tell you you're okay. Like I'm so serious.
yeah.
See, that's like country shit. Actually, there's a comedian that's very funny, Ryan Hamilton, who talks about New Yorkers, how we're always like, if you can make it here, you can make it anywhere. But he's like, but take a New Yorker out of New York and we can't make it. Like, I couldn't make it in your town. I'd freak. I can't drive. I don't have a
I can't
driver's
either.
license. Wait,
Taxi.
You don't have a driver's license?
no.
Why?
What?
It's a long story.
Whoa.
Why? Also, when I hang out with Southern people, I started talking Southern. This is who I am now. I'm trying to fit in with the girls.
And she's got the camo pants on.
And I wore the
water.
camo pants because I was like, she'll accept me if I wear these camo pants. But this is the thing. I actually got my driver's license at 24, but I hit the curb at the end. Like I rammed the curb, and my dad was like, "You shouldn't give it to her." But the person already passed me. Then it expired during COVID. I didn't know how to re-get it, and then I tried and I failed my test. So like I'm saving the environment by not driving.
I've been talking to you for 5 minutes, and I'm absolutely amused with you.
Wait, that's the nicest thing anyone's ever said to me.
I'm so amused with you. You really don't have a driver's license?
No, girl, you just work hard and you talk enough shit and you get a driver.
You know, that's fair. That's a fair point.
Men love driving you around.
I can drive to an extent, just not on the interstate.
I love how you're like, I have a license, but I can't drive.
Yeah.
See, at least I'm not legally allowed. You're out here in these streets.
I am allowed, and I also run over curbs. Like,
That's why I drive. That's everywhere.
this bitch, don't be fooled by her. We were getting our nails done a few weeks ago in Nashville. Left there. She's driving my car because her car said Kapooey. It just no more. So I'm like, oh, you can
Yeah,
drive my
she
car,
get
whatever.
over
I love
trust
Kapooey. I have
you.
to say that more often.
The whole left side of my car went boom and went back down. I was like, what the fuck was that? And she just kind of looked at me and smiled. I was like, that was a sidewalk. What?
Do you have a
She's
truck?
like, yeah.
Do you have a truck?
What do you think I drive?
Oh, wait, that's a good question. I feel like you drive a Jeep.
What is the most atrocious car
A white girl.
a white
drives.
girl can wear or drive?
Wear.
Excuse me.
I'm a New Yorker. I don't know anything about cars. What do you have?
Have you not ever seen like the allegations of these cars? Like the girls that drive it are absolutely feral.
Like white trash.
Like white trash, chaotic, can't drive worth a shit. They'll hit anything.
Is it like a Corolla? I don't know anything about cars.
a Nissan Altima?
Oh, that shit's tight.
That is a curb stomping ass.
And I feel
car,
like
let
you
me
just
tell
have
you.
like Gel X nails all over the floor. Like that's just what I envision.
My car actually stays really clean unless she's been in it.
Oh. Okay.
That's the only time my car is dirty.
Wait, so are you living in Nashville now?
It's an hour south of Nashville.
Oh, so you haven't done the move to the city.
Oh no, I won't.
You're not
See,
city
that's
slicker.
like taking you and putting you out in the boondocks.
See, and that's what we're gonna do. That's what we planned. You
You
know,
got to.
I've never been fishing. I've never been hunting. I've never been.
I don't really hunt either. I don't like killing stuff.
I don't like killing stuff. I think it's bad.
But like going fishing, that shit's fun.
Do you put the fish back? You eat them.
I mean, it depends.
I've been clamming.
What?
That's some northeast shit.
What's
Clamming.
clamming?
You get in this mud and you get a rake and then you just clam and
They live
clams
in
come
mud?
out. They live in mud.
Do you eat them?
Yeah.
Should I try one?
Have you ever had a clam?
No, I'm scared of them.
We have to do like a Haley
Reverse
goes around
roles.
trying food that isn't grits.
Actually, I don't eat grits.
You don't eat grits? I love grits.
don't like grits. I think they're just like strange looking.
Do you know how I learned about grits? My cousin Vinny.
Vinny?
Have
Like
you watched
V?
My Cousin Vinny?
Who's Vinny?
Wait, am I aging myself?
Vinny Hacker?
Wait, we might
That's
do
the
a
Vinny
remake
I
with
know.
Vinny Hacker. My Cousin Vinny is this movie. I don't even know if it's such a beautiful movie.
What's the name of it?
It's called My Cousin Vinny.
Oh.
But anyway, she
I
eats
thought you
grits.
meant you actually had a cousin named Vinny.
No,
I was
it's just a
like-
movie. It's
Like
just a
Vinny
movie.
Hacker?
I highly recommend 5 stars. But yeah, it's a very good movie. But that's how I learned about grits. When I go in the South, I drink sweet tea, and that shit gets me fucked up. That's like crack cocaine, the sweet tea.
I feel like people drink it at home, but they're not like crazy about it. Like it's more of like a stereotype.
It's just like
Yeah.
I don't know.
Because I have
It's
to
like
water
the
mine
hot chicken
down.
too. Have you ever heard of Nashville's hot chicken?
Yeah.
I have never went out of my way to get hot chicken. I don't think she has either.
Yeah, no.
Question: are you guys considered the South or the Middle South?
South. I say
Never
South.
eat soggy. Yeah, South. Never eat soggy waffles.
First,
have
I
to
want
do
to
that.
say thank you for having a Yankee on the pod. She doesn't know what I'm talking about.
No, I just had like a brain fart for a minute. I was like, there ain't no way she just said that.
Second of all, how do you guys feel about losing the war?
What?
Civil War. To me.
Oh, we lost the Civil War to you?
Yeah, y'all took the L. Are you over it?
We're a little uneducated.
Yeah.
I actually don't know what you're talking about. No, there was a war of North versus South.
Oh.
And it's kind of crazy because you guys, I feel like
Yeah.
we're better at fighting. But somehow the North won.
You're so educated.
No, I don't know anything about the war except the North. My friend was from Arkansas. Pig stew.
Arkansas?
Pig stew. I love Arkansas, actually.
Arkansas.
Did I say it funny?
Say water.
Water. So the way I do this pod, if we
Say
were
it.
from New York, we say talk Tuah
Talk to her.
with Haliey Welch. Talk Tuah. We're talking
Haliey.
shit today. Welcome, New Jersey, Tri-State, Brooklyn, Staten Island. Let's go. Let's talk some shit today. You ready? Let's go.
I fucking
What's your
love
favorite
that.
pizza?
Cheese. I like cheese pizza.
Say, I want to walk to the store to get
I
some
want
coffee.
to walk to the store to get some coffee. Oh, my white girl accent?
That's Harley.
Wait, you sound like Ariana Grande. She's like,
I
That's
never
the
thought
name of it
about
now.
that.
I am
You do.
Ariana Grande. I talk like this now. Wait, I like that white girl accent.
You really? So I've come to the conclusion, when people come up to me and they're like, are you that girl? I'm like, what are you talking about? They're like,
They immediately
What
get
the
scared.
fuck
They're
is
like,
that
oh.
bitch? You know, if you dyed your hair brown and you talk like that, you'd be good.
I
You could
talk
be
just like
incognito.
her. Like, I don't see any problem with it, do you?
It actually terrifies
good
me
at
when she
that.
talks like that. Because
She looks like she's like a Karen. She's about to be like, "Can I please speak to the manager?"
Exactly.
Mine
Who
wasn't
owns
as
this
good.
store? We just figured out I could do that like a few months ago. Like, I had no idea I could do that.
This bitch is out here. I'm her manager now. Doing charity out here unnecessarily amount. She's about to get a Nobel Peace Prize. She's in the Peace Corps. She's
Nobel
doing
Peace
something.
Prize.
This girl is giving back, and she doesn't have to. So shout out to you.
Well, thank you.
I just want to put that out there.
You ever see those girls in like the pageants? Like, what's one thing you could change about the world? And they're like, world peace. That's me. That is so fucking me.
how do we feel about Pookie having chest hair?
I personally do not like chest hair. I don't like it touching me. So I make Pookie like shave it off. I like when Pookie uses the Chairman Pro Electric Full Shaver. It's the latest innovation at Manscaped.
What makes the shaver so amazing?
It's the ultimate tool that brings a luxury and professional shave right to his bathroom. And it's kind of fun. I get to like shave his chest for him.
Can you use it in the shower?
Heck yeah, it's waterproof. You can use it in the shower. It comes with 2 skin-safe blade heads. It even comes with a travel lock. It's perfect for business trips and weekend getaways with Pookie. So if you're looking for a thoughtful and practical gift that he'll actually use and love, the Chairman Pro is the way to go. Get 20% off and free shipping with the code TUAH at manscaped.com. That's 20% off and free shipping with the code TUAH at manscaped.com.
The Chairman Pro is the way to go.
I have to confess something to you.
You're a man. I knew it. I knew it. I was waiting for it to come out. I knew it was too good to be true.
So Haley was talking about how she's like, I don't want to talk to men anymore, and I have to tell you something. No, I'm just kidding. But it is about men. It is about men.
You hate him too?
Look, some of them are good and some of them are not, and it's important to not get rose-colored glasses. But in terms of the Hawk Tuah thing, I hate spit.
What?
I just have to tell you, because I feel like we're connecting, and we can be different in some ways. But I'm going to stay real with you.
That'd be okay. You and Whitney are different in some ways, and y'all hit it off.
Exactly, because we're both, we like to have fun. We like
You're
to be
your
silly
own person,
goose.
too.
Thank you. Because my thing is, I don't know what it is about spit. It's like, I'm like, I don't want you to
It's
spit on
kind of
me.
nasty if you think about it.
I don't want him, but he can put his tongue all up in me, but I don't want him spitting on me. And I'm not going to spit on him because, like when you're little and you like lick your arm and you smell it and you're like, ooh.
Brother, ooh.
Brother, ooh.
Yeah, brother, ooh.
Ooh. So I'm like adult, but then like if he spits, I'm like, just use some lube.
Yeah.
Do you
Grease you up
use
real
lube?
nice.
She uses spit.
She
spits.
Do you ever run out of spit?
I mean,
Because I'm
let me put
phlegmy.
it this way.
I have a lot of phlegm.
If you ever get cotton mouth real bad, you're like, trying to spit, I hate it. When I'm cotton mouth, that means like my lips are shriveling up, and I'm like, oh shit, where's my chapstick?
You got to get.
There's nothing together until I have chapstick on.
Do they
when I'm,
have
like, cotton
lube in
mouth.
Tennessee?
Yes.
I'm sure they do. I mean, I've personally never looked for it, but
It's funny because I was doing crowd work with this girl who's like younger, not to age myself, but she was like, I've never used lube before. And like, look, I'm as wet as they come, like you, but a little lube helps, in the beginning when you're a little like nervous or like you're running out. Like a little lube just gets everything flowing better. And I was late to the lube game, and I realized I just want to promote it for the girls listening who may be like me, I don't want to slip on my own spit.
now that I'm thinking about it, you put that lube like in my shoe, right?
What are you talking about?
I was in her bedroom the other night, and we were in this hotel a few months ago, and they have like little care bundles, Is that what you
You
can
know,
call
like
them?
how they give you like
Yeah.
little samples of stuff, like
Yeah.
sitting on the bathroom sink
There's
or something.
condoms and lube.
It was like a little bag, and it said
What
condoms.
kind of
and I
hotel
was
were you
like,
guys in?
Soho.
Was it a brothel?
No, it was Soho.
Were you getting sex trafficked?
No.
No.
But anyhow, they had like these little plastic things of like lube, and they were so
Yeah.
squishy. They just felt like Orby beads, And I was like, well, shit, let's
Wait,
take
it felt
it.
like a what?
Like it was squishy,
An
like slime,
An
kind
Orby
of.
bead?
Like, you know how it's squishy?
How do you know what an Orby bead is?
Dude, that's what my childhood was. I used to beg
You
Granny.
know-
I was like, Granny, you please get me these new color of fucking Orbeez, please.
She goes, Orby beads are my favorite. They're my religion. They're what I
Actually,
do
yeah.
everything for.
Like, they're just so soft and they're squishy.
I need to look into Orby beads.
I'm a texture person. I like feeling on shit. But
Yeah.
they're squishy. Anyhow, this fucking lube, it's like in a little packaging that big.
Yeah.
I guess she was cleaning out her suitcase the other night and just tossed it and it went in my shoe.
Yeah.
So that's where it kind of stayed.
There's some that go hot and cold. I don't need all
See,
that.
that just
Like,
freaks me
I
out.
just want
like,
It would me
basic
too.
lube.
Like, why does my cooter taste like bananas? Like, I don't get that. That's just not
I'm
right with
weird.
me.
Like, I will be like, don't spit on me, but then like I'll eat tuna fish from 7-Eleven. You know that kind of freak? That's the kind of freak I am.
Do you have a guilty pleasure for like nasty food?
I love nasty food.
I do too. I'm a sucker for something just
I'll also
nasty.
try anything.
Yeah,
Like
I'm
if you
not
say it's
picky.
good, I'll try it.
You eat caviar?
That's just like you don't come across it that much.
I try to stay away from it. Now that I know what it looks like, I will not fucking
Is it
touch
chasing you? How often are you getting run
So
into
they're like,
caviar?
okay.
Oh, because you're in some rich shit right now. They try to give you caviar.
Yeah, like we'll go out to dinners and stuff for like business, and I'll see stuff like the sushi we had.
I would love to be flying the wall one of your business dinners.
So you're married, right?
Yeah, but it's off brand. Like I don't talk about it a lot. It's just like a side thing that happened.
A
While I was
side
living,
quest.
while I was living my life, it happened. It just happened. If you guys have any relationship questions, by the way, because I'm married, people think I know everything and I can answer.
Well, I have high hopes in you that you know everything. How'd you meet this fella?
Ooh, so he's a comedian.
So he
And
giggled you out of your drawers. That's what it is.
laughter is the only way to no. If there's other ways to get me on my drawers, but laughter is sustainable. Like
Yeah.
if I feel like relationships are just like a conversation for a long time. You ever like someone, you get all excited, but then you're like sitting on the couch with them and you're like, I'm not interested in anything you're saying.
Yes.
You know, you don't like how they breathe. You
Listen to
need
how she
someone
is.
that
Me.
makes you laugh. And I'm not saying you have to be with a comedian, but make someone that has good chemistry that you could be stupid with.
Yeah, I cannot be with like a serious man. He's gonna
No.
be like funny, you know?
Yeah, and there's a confidence that comes with a guy that doesn't take himself too seriously, and a girl who doesn't take herself too seriously. That's hot. That's confident. That's why your video blew up.
You think that's hot?
Yeah, I do. That's good because it's like you're just being yourself and being comfortable in your skin.
So how long have you been married?
I'm a baby, 2 years.
Just 2 years?
But I was doing cold calling sales.
Mm-hmm.
But I loved comedy. So I'd go to comedy shows, and I actually saw him perform at the Comedy Cellar like 7 years ago. And I was like, this guy's hot, but like, I'm not going to talk to him. And he lived in Ireland.
Oh, he's Irish?
He's from New York, but he's Irish. Oh. And when he was 14, he was naughty. He was being crazy. So his parents shipped him off to Ireland, where like they're even better at drinking, which is hilarious. So he went to the major leagues of drinking and became a comedian there. But yeah, Irish guys are fun.
Does he have like an accent?
He has like a mix, like he'll say Irish stuff in a Queen's accent.
That's so cute.
But during COVID, I got into comedy and we followed each other. And during COVID, he came back to Long Island, and I was in Long Island during COVID, and he just DM'd me. I was like, do you want to get coffee? Aww. And it's like a best friend. Like, you meet them, and you're just like, oh, I want to spend all my time with this person. And it was like real quick. But it was right after I was like 29, single, live with my parents, 4 cats.
4 cats?
It was getting like dark aesthetically. Like, people would be like, you're not doing well. And I remember my mom being like, is there something wrong? And I was like, no one got away. And like, I feel like when you're at the point where you go, oh, being single is better than being with the wrong dude, is when the right energy comes towards you.
You manifested that.
I manifested that. But I feel like in my 20s, it's a lot of like figuring out who you like, how you feel comfortable, like be yourself. Who the fuck is that? I don't know. Exactly. I'm becoming myself. My brain isn't even fully formed in my 20s, not to, but it's true.
No, that's okay. I learn something new every day about myself. That's okay. I learn something new almost every day. Hey, Chelsea, do you remember when we went to Matt Rife?
Yes, that was so much fun.
I just love going to live events. Let me get on my phone and go to the Game Time app, and we can look and see which event we want to go to next.
Oh, can you see when Dasha's coming to Nashville? I heard she was going on tour.
Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. You know what I love about Game Time? You can see the view from the seats before you buy the tickets. Here, look.
We gotta get those seats.
And Game Time has a new feature. It's called Game Time Picks. That makes getting tickets for this event so much easier. I love using Game Time to find tickets. It's so simple.
It sounds like it helps to filter everything so you can see the deals so much quicker.
Yep, and that's what's cool about it. Even if we don't get these tickets today, we can get them last minute at her concert.
That's great. While we're in New York City, should we look and see what we can do tonight?
Let's do it, but first, everyone needs to go download the Game Time app. Create an account, use the code TALKTOUH and get $20 off your first purchase.
Terms apply.
Create an account and redeem code TALKTUAH for $20 off. Download Game Time today.
What time is it?
Game time.
Wait, so he's a little bit older than you, right?
Okay, he's older. So I'm 33. He's 48.
He's mature.
Thank you.
Why do you think dating an older man's better?
I have a lot of thoughts on this. And I do have to preface this. When I met this man, when I was in my 30s, my brain was fully formed. I was financially independent enough that I wasn't going to depend on him for anything.
As you should.
And I knew what I wanted. And so when I met him in my 30s, it was like, he's pre-trained. He's been yelled at by a lot of previous girls, so I don't have to train him because I'm not a caretaker like that. Nope. He's confident in his own stuff, so he's not going to be comparing to me or weirdly competitive with me. And older guys, like, I listen to them when they talk because they actually know stuff. But I do have to say, in your early 20s, I don't like you fucking with, like, guys in their 40s because they could be a little...
I didn't mean to side-eye you like I do that, but like you got a point.
I like guys in your 30s when you're in your 20s, because at some point, guys in your 40s, I'm like, why are they talking to girls whose brains aren't fully formed yet?
Yeah.
And also, like, are girls their own age see them for who they are, and that's why they're going for younger girls?
My man's a little bit older, but he's not that much older.
I like a little bit older.
Yeah, he's like 24.
Yeah, because let's be honest, the maturity, emotional maturity, I'd say, like, me and my husband are the same.
Is he romantic?
He's romantic in he'll do anything to make me laugh.
Aww.
And he's romantic in, like, he's protective of me. I don't trust guys who are too, like, on paper romantic. Like, if a guy gets me flowers too much or he's writing me love letters, I think he's cheating.
Don't put that in the back of my head. Shit.
I'm just saying,
don't put that in the back of my head.
All those stories of girls who get murdered or they get cheated on, they always go, he used to leave me love letters every morning about how great I am. And I go, he's overcompensating, babe.
What is some of your worst and best research stories when dating?
I dated a lot of athletes with CTE.
Wait,
do you know what CTE is?
I don't like the way it sounds. I know it's not going to be good.
It's not an STD. I know you were thinking STD. It's not an STD.
Whoa. Whoa.
But they do have STDs too.
And you hit that?
it's not good. So, like, I love football. Shout out my fantasy football team. It's not good for men. Like, football is not good for men. They're like gladiators, and they're risking their mental capacity of
Chase a ball.
To chase the ball. And they make money, but, like, do you really care to make money when you can't form a sentence or you start punching walls for no reason? I'm just raising awareness out here in these streets. But athletes, I dated an athlete, and yeah, he was dumb. And I joked he wanted me to go to Bible study all the time. And I was like, you can't read, so how are you studying the Bible? And I wasn't going to teach him how to read because I'm busy. I have stuff to do. You're
He really couldn't read?
You're 21 years old. I'm not teaching you how to read. It just, some of them, he was very good at football.
I feel like you're the man in all your relationships. That's how it should be, though.
It's funny. I feel like I just have I was raised very, like, not like, oh, you're a princess. I was raised like,
You're in control.
yeah, just be hardworking, be smart, be kind.
Yeah.
So, like, I'm not trying to, I'm just me. And that's all you can be.
But I like you.
I like you a lot. And I like you too.
I like you too.
Who's funnier? Is it you or your husband?
I feel like we both have to find each other, like, the funniest. The good thing is when we met during COVID, we got engaged before we even saw each other do stand-up before. So, like, I fell in love with this man's humor off stage. Like, when he's on stage, that's him performing, and he's great at what he
Aw.
does. But, like, there's a lot of comics that are so funny on stage, but off stage, I'm like, you're depressing me. You know, like, they just have bad energy. Or some people are really funny, but they don't see your humor. You need someone. People are always like, oh, I want a girl who laughs at my jokes. I want a guy who laughs at my jokes too. I once dated a guy who never laughed at my jokes.
He'd have to go.
But,
Out the
like,
door.
he was handsome and funny and successful, and everyone, like, loved me with him. But when I was alone with him, I felt not funny.
I need to come to one of your shows.
I would love to have
That'd
you.
be so fun.
I would love to have you.
So how do you pick somebody out of the crowd you want to, like, pick on?
That is such a good question.
I want to know because I was
So I
watching you
smell
last
fear.
night.
I
and
smell
you picked
fear.
on Kevin. Poor Kevin, bless his heart.
Bless his
and
heart.
his heart
I
on
smell
pills.
fear in the audience. I don't know what it is. As a comic, you're not just giving me a speech. It's like a dance. Like, you're giving me energy, I'm giving you energy. And sometimes you'll sense the boyfriend who's a little nervous. And I actually want them to like me. So how I do it is I build them up, I break them down, I build them up, and we go on this journey. But, like, I like a guy who's wearing something weird, or, like, if you're doing anything that I could start off with, I'm coming for you. And with comedy, you have to be quick to see, like, if they're gonna bring it or you're on to the next one. But, like, so if a guy's, like, holding a girl's hand a certain way,
What about like the street interviews? How do you pick out those kind of
That
people?
I
you
love,
know.
you know, so that's why I love your street interview so much, because I got a lot of my career from street interviews, but mine was I'd be hanging out at the stand-up club, and I would get the male comics outside, and I'd be like, don't try to be funny. I'm going to ask these funny questions. Just be vulnerable and let me riff with you.
So you targeted men.
So I targeted the men,
Fuck yeah.
and it was great because I got to ask them. They were my friends, so I could, like, lean in and ask them, like, really
Oh.
vulnerable
So you
things.
knew 'em.
So I knew them all.
I thought they were random men.
I did at first try to do random men. I said to the comics, I don't want you to, like, make this into a joke. Like, I want it to be raw. But these guys, not everyone wants to be on camera. Like, they'll be, like, smoking cigs, drunk. Next day, I'd get emails, like, take this down. And I just want to film people who want to be on camera. Because, like, even yours, like, if the next day you're like, I was drunk, I didn't want you to put that up. They have to take that down.
Oh, no, they don't.
Did you try to get it down?
Yeah, I did. And now I'm getting a bunch of shit for it. But at the end of the day, I don't have any hate in my heart towards those boys.
No.
Just, nah. They do their thing, I'll do mine.
I do have to say, sometimes the painful things that are hard, like, I like how you leaned into it. And you
It took me
you
a minute.
embraced it. Yeah,
it
but
took
that's-
me a minute.
And a
but-
lot of people have viral moments, and not everyone runs with it. So I'm proud of you.
Well, thank you. It took like 2 or 3 weeks before I was like, you know what? I was like, he's not going to take it down. I was like, I might as well get the fuck over this shit. So I did.
And also, we come from a generation with it's very empowering to talk about sex. Obviously, like, I think there's some older generations that are like, oh, like, it's disgusting, it's whatever. I go on stage and I talk about sex so girls feel less alone and girls are prepared. I talk about losing your virginity on stage and how
I
it's a
saw
bad
that.
experience. And people can be like, oh, she's dirty. I'm not dirty. I'm talking about it so someone
About
feels
normal
less
shit.
I
alone.
mean, it's real shit though.
It's normal shit. I don't
So
understand
someone
why it's a
feels
big
less
deal.
alone. It's not a big deal. And also
Exactly.
speaking as, like, I don't know, I feel like the South could be a little more traditional. But, like, to me, I was like, she's a comedian. And she
Thank
didn't know
you.
it yet. But, like, you just made people laugh and you were being Spreading awareness about talking about sex is important. People want us to not talk about sex so people can control you.
Yeah.
They're out here controlling us. No, but seriously, if girls never talk, we don't know if his dick is bad. If we're not gossiping about the dick, your friend could be getting fingered on the side of her leg her whole life.
Yeah. Left lip.
You got to sit down and be like, no, you know, he should be doing this and that, and you could do that, and have you tried that?
And see, they should appreciate that more.
Yes.
And it's so much fun. Like, after your friend gets back, like, at the end of the night from, like, a date or something, I love getting all the tea from
It's
it.
the best.
Isn't
You'll
that
be
right,
like, tell
Miss
me
Chelsea?
Chelsea. Tell me when. That's all girls talk about, if you want to know.
Shit.
But I think it's important that we talk about stuff, so I'm proud of you.
I think it is, too.
Mm-hmm.
We need to normalize it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, Chelsea, yeah, you put up. I ain't gonna say that. I ain't gonna say that.
I actually want to know what you're about to say.
You remember what I told you the other day?
Oh my God.
I'll tell you after. I cannot say that on
She's
camera.
a bolt, I could tell. Look at her. She's a real one.
She didn't know what to say when I was telling her about this the other day. So me and Pookie, we had like a little...
Pookie's your man?
Pookie's officially my man, first off. Oh, I didn't even tell you guys. He tricked me.
So, no, they were going on a date.
I tell you what, he walked in and I was like, damn, girl, damn, shit.
I was like, Pookie, you look so snazzy. And he was like, thanks. He's like, I got to show you something. And he showed me his phone, and it was like, he had balloons all over his room. He had a sign that said,
Be mine.
Be mine.
Wait, so your first date is the first time he asked you to be his girlfriend? I love that.
It was so cute.
Did
I was
you
like,
hook up the
please
first
video
date?
it.
So, background story. I've known this man for like 3 years.
Oh.
He's playing hard to get, and I love a good game. I'm always after the chase, you know.
yes.
He made it worth it, I guess. He got so mad at me, I ruined it. I turned the fan on. Because we went to his apartment, he tricked me. He had his friend call him, and he was like, hey, I need my lunchbox. It's like at your house. And he was like, oh, okay, we're going to go get it. And I was like, okay, that's fine. Chelsea's still out and about doing her thing, you know, that's fine. We go back to his apartment, and he turns on the lights, and I was like, his bedroom door is shut. I was like, what the fuck's he hiding up in there? His door ain't ever shut. I was like, something's cooked. I opened that door, and I swung it open. I would turn the lights on. I turned the fan on, and all those balloons just whoosh, gone.
It was still cute, though.
I do like, if every time you go to his place he has new balloons, that's not a good sign. But I like him taking a moment for a beautiful part of the relationship. That's
so
cute.
proud of it,
I love
too.
that.
He had like rose petals on on the bed in a little heart shape, and then a big bouquet of roses
Also,
in it.
Pookie is the most southern shit name I've ever heard. That's what
Do
you
you
call your
actually know
nickname.
what Pookie is? It's
Is
like
that
an
poop?
atrocious fart.
Oh, it's an atrocious fart. Pookie.
I didn't know that.
Wait, my favorite thing about southern names is the grandmas. How you always call them like Meemaw.
Meemaw, Mamaw.
We call them grandma, like Nana or grandma.
That's it?
In the north, it's Nana or grandma. If they're Italian, they're Nana. If they're not Italian, they're grandma.
Well, I have Granny. I have a Nana. I did have a Meemaw.
Everyone
She's
has a
my
Meemaw in the
great-grandmother.
South. What do you got?
Mamaw, Pawpaw,
Yeah.
Papaw.
Yeah, what are the grandpas?
Both my grandparents are dead, but like my granny's ex-husband that I always claimed to be my granddad, he's Pawpaw.
He's Papa.
But I did have a Pappy.
And a Pappy.
Yeah.
That's
Pappy
so
wore
funny.
overalls. It just makes sense about Pappy.
Election Day is coming up on November 5th, and there's a website, sendthevote.org/talk, that makes registering to vote very easy. It's a nonpartisan, meaning they don't care who you're voting for, they just want to ensure you can vote. Head over to sendthevote.org/talk, and they'll help you sign up, register, and check if you're all set. You can also text TALK to 33022 to learn more. That's TALK 33022.
See, if I was president, we'd have no issue. I'm just not old enough. That's the only problem.
Yeah.
But we'd have mandatory smoke sessions. We've talked about this before.
Mm-hmm.
12 o'clock p.m. every day, and then the crime rate's going to drop.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Because
everything's
everyone's
just...
asleep watching TV.
Or they're eating.
Or
The
they're
only
eating.
problem
See,
we're going to
this is a
face is a
stand-up
food
bit.
shortage.
This is a stand-up bit. That was your first stand-up bit. And you say, if I was president, that gets a laugh. I'm going to have everyone have smoke breaks, little laugh. You can make a joke about, be like, not smoking crack. That was my nanny or whatever.
That's my mama.
That's my mama. That's my mama. We don't recommend. We're smoking weed.
Yeah.
And then you end it with the food shortage. That's hilarious. That's your first bit, babe. We
I
got
wasn't
it.
trying to be funny. I'm being serious.
And that is what you're that kind of person. When you try to be funny, you'll throw yourself off. Just be serious because you're a funny person.
If we're talking about being funny people, I saw the bit you done about queefs. Can we talk about that for a minute, actually?
That's my favorite bit. Thank you for bringing it up.
I love that. How'd you come up with that?
No, it was she actually farts, but she just blames it on a queef because of midnight.
But what do you do if it smells?
Okay, if you blame it on the dog. Obviously, there's always a dog in the room. I don't know
Moose,
why.
did you do that?
Moose.
What if there's not a dog in the room?
If there's not a dog.
Moose.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was just referencing at you. But if we ever fart in this room, it's you. I'm sorry, and I apologize for putting it on you. But that's what you look like. You would have a smelly fart because we're dainty women. My thing. So it was actually me and my podcast host for Giggly Squad. We were talking about queefing and how it's messed up. How guys will be like, "You queefed," and we were like, "Stop saying I queefed. You queefed me. Like, you're pumping me with air like a pool toy.
You done it.
Like, you put
Like
it
a
onto
pool
me.
toy.
I was just sitting here like a fucking basketball. And, like, yes, I'm so tight that the air got trapped and made a sound, but that's not my fault that you didn't anticipate that." And then I was saying, whenever I'm gassy. So, like, occasionally, you're trying to push out orgasm, and occasionally you push out a little fart you're holding. Or, you know what? You will not have to fart all day. And the second you start doing doggy, you're like, why do I now have to fart?
And you gotta, like, clench your butthole.
You gotta clench it, and you can't clench an orgasm. It's a whole thing. So, I say, if you accidentally fart, you go, I queefed, and dudes don't know what queefs are anyway, so you get away with it.
Like, ew, did you fart?
You blame him.
Did you guys hear that?
I did
Did you
say,
smell that?
girls gaslight, like, that's our gaslight. Like, we will blame anyone else, and if he's like, no, I didn't, it's like, well, who else could it be? Not me.
Exactly. I'm the
Who
world's
else could it
worst. I'm
be?
like, do you smell that? What the fuck is that? Whole time it's my asshole.
I do this like when I start drinking beer and like you're dancing and you're just shaking the beer in your stomach, and then obviously I have like the worst beer fart and it's never me. It's always the dude behind me. I'm like, what the? That's disgusting, bro.
Get this motherfucker
That's
out of here.
Take him to the bathroom right now. He needs to change his underwear.
Yeah, but
Well,
I also
that was me.
I'm not the fart police. Like if I smell something, I don't try to like those people who are like, who done it? Who done it? I never do that because a lot of time it's me. So I'm not trying to be like, the second it's not me, I don't want to come for other people because I know how scary it is when it is you.
We actually need an answer from you. We were talking about this. Was it last night or this morning?
I don't know, what is it?
Pissing.
Oh, no.
When you squirt, is it piss? What is it? What is it? We need to fucking know.
I love how it's 2024 and scientists still haven't figured this out. No one gives a fuck about women. They're like, oh, we don't care.
We do.
We care. I think, it's from the pee hole, right?
I don't know. I have no idea.
I
I'm
think
asking
there's
you.
some pee, but it's not pee. Like it doesn't smell like pee. I think it's like 2% milk.
But
It's
a
like
little bit of pee.
2% pee.
It is a little bit.
It's like if you ever get the urge to pee, do you just
Squirt.
do it?
You're like,
Like, what if it is piss and it's like bright yellow? What do you do then? It smells like asparagus.
it's through the urethra. Yeah. So you know what you do? I just squirted in the bathroom before this pod.
I like how you put that.
And
Why
you're-
aren't you president?
bitch, that's what I've been saying, and no one's listening to me. I'll be your running mate. I'll be your vice. I'll be your VP. I'll just be the hype girl in the back shaking my ass. Like,
Dude, you literally got this.
and I'll be like, we got city, we got country. We're bringing the North and South together right now.
We're uniting
bringing red and
everything.
blue together to make purple today at Tuah.
It does make purple. We couldn't see your ass, by the way.
Anyways, I have a game out for October. It's called Ghost or Nah.
Okay.
All right, so I'm gonna ask you a few questions and say if you ghost them or you
Okay.
got it. Okay.
I'm pro ghost.
All right. Call you baby.
Nah,
No,
I like that.
Nah.
I
You
like
like
that.
that?
I like that.
I like that a lot.
Yeah, I like that.
I thought you didn't like baby.
I don't like baby girl.
Okay. I feel like I like baby girl.
That's
better
a
than
nuance.
baby.
makes
That's
me wanna
important.
die.
Yeah, baby girl means he's like, baby girl.
Did you ever watch that movie? It's like 365 days. And it's like, you did? And he's like, baby girl.
Baby
That's what
girl.
done it for me. I was like, get the fuck out. Take your shit and get out now. I couldn't stand that.
Calls you the wrong name in bed.
Ghost.
Ghost.
That one's
Actually, I'd probably
self-explanatory.
beat his ass and then ghost him. That's probably how that would go.
Also, I love how little you are when you say I'm gonna beat his ass. Like she's nimble. I could break you. Like,
Well,
in a
see, I don't
second.
fight fair. I'm going to pick up what I can find, like a lamp or like
Yeah,
a table, a
true.
microwave. I'm fixing to pop you in the head
Shard
with
of
it. And then
glass.
I'm going to sprint away after you're unconscious.
I'm scared.
All right.
That was some straight. You need a WWE.
I think it'd be fun.
Yeah. Manager, put that in. She's fighting JoJo too. Okay,
Yeah.
I'm excited.
I love you, JoJo. And
Okay, wait, this is a good one. You send him to go pick up pads, and he comes back with adult diapers.
I'm not ghosting him because that's just a man.
I'm going to say no because Jamie asked us if we wanted regular or if we were feeling sporty today. So
Oh, yeah.
I'd be a
That's a
hypocrite
valid
to say
question,
ghost.
though.
It is because
I
like
do-
they don't know.
My favorite is ask him to get you the super tampons. Or ask them the difference between a super tampon and a regular tampon. They never know
Oh,
that.
yeah.
They'll always be like, one of them's like powerful.
Super.
Exactly. Or like the ultra ones are like, well, what does that mean?
Like, is it the size?
They don't, it just means they
Like-
don't have sisters.
Yeah,
Or they don't care
understand.
about women.
Okay, the next one's posting thirst traps.
Ghost.
If he's posting their stuff, ghost.
Yeah, like, why are you doing that?
Like when they're
Who
posting
you-
pictures in the mirror with their shirt off and they're like,
Yeah.
I'm like, get out. Who sent you?
Yeah, I don't know if they're even attracting girls at that point.
Ooh, what about long toenails?
No and no. I
Foul.
more prefer no long fingernails because it means if he's fingering you, it's like Saw 3.
So sorry.
I ghosted a man once because his toenail scratched me when we were going to sleep. Like, after that, I'd never talked to him
I
again.
remember that.
That was probably very
That was the
immature of me.
exact
but
same
that's-
reason.
No, but it says a lot about him. If he's not taking care of his toes, how's he going to take care of your jelly bean?
Do you have an alter ego?
Yeah, I think when I'm on stage.
What's her
Do you have a
name?
name?
I think it's Hannah Berner.
Hannah Berner.
That's the alter ego's name?
Yeah, that's my diva monster name.
Okay.
Hannah Berner. Because people be like, is it Berner? And I go, Berner.
So she's like a
I say when I'm famous,
man-eater.
I'm Berner.
She's a man eater.
Oh, Haliey also has
Who's your alter ego?
So we've recently established that I also have another one. We figured this one out the other night.
Harriet.
So, Harriet. We have Harley. Harley's the bad one that you want to beat with like a chair or something. She's really
Naughty.
bad.
And Harriet's just good vibes. Like, you want to be around Harriet. when you're
Harriet is just a peach.
Then what is Haley? We're still figuring that out. And that you'll see on the next podcast of Talk Tuah when we delve a little deeper into Haley's psyche.
Haley's actually experiment 7. Like, I don't know. I couldn't tell you what Haley is.
Haley's an alien.
I'm actually...
You just pull off your mask and we're like, Adam Sandler.
Alien's actually, like, in my middle name.
Haley's vagina's name's Big Martha.
Big Martha.
Do you have a
Big Martha.
nickname for yours?
I'm obsessed with that. Lotus Flower Bomb.
Lotus Flower Bomb. That is the winner right there.
Thank you. It's a lot of syllables.
We need
but
to
it's
help
worth
Chelsea
it.
name hers.
Yeah, how about you come up with a name for mine? Because she's trying to name mine Doug.
Does Doug not sound like a good name?
No, that just sounds dirty. That's
When I
not.
think of Doug, I think of like the gremlin.
What about Mosquito?
Okay.
I like mosquito. It grows on me.
You want to see my little mosquito?
What the fuck? If you could have a comedic three-way with 2 other comedians, right? Who would it be?
I would say, can I do a 4-way?
Sure.
Damn.
The more the merrier.
Three wasn't enough.
Ali Wong, Chelsea Handler, Whitney, and me.
Okay.
Fair
Good
enough.
one.
That should be entertaining as fuck.
Is it my turn?
Yeah.
Do I answer this? I'm not going to say Matt Rife because Pookie will smack me on the back of the neck with a
Wait,
sandal.
how are you guys doing?
We're good.
Who, her and Matt Rife or her and Pookie?
Oh,
Her and Matt.
Well, I try not to talk about it, and Pookie gets jealous. Sorry, Pookie. Yeah, I'm not going to say Matt Rife for this because he will actually whoop my ass.
He's very insecure about Matt Rife.
Yeah. I mean, there's only a pillow on my bed of him, but whatever. All right.
I'm Southern now.
What's one move in bed that makes a man go crazy?
Oh, what's a moving man that makes
A moving man that makes a bed crazy.
Oh, good question.
I've heard everything you can think of, so don't
Be creative.
I'm trying to make it because like you can't just say doggy.
You ever heard the corkscrew? I said the same thing.
You got rotate. You got spin on that dick.
You know.
Oh, when you're doing I don't give hand jobs. I'm a grown up.
Yeah, grow up.
You can do it yourself at this point. You do better than me. I'm not. Also, my fingers are like literally nubs. I'm not giving hand jobs. Figure it out. Guys, they want you to give an Oscar performance about their dick. You know, you've never seen a dick like this. But to get there, it's fun to be like, like put in just like this is the most insane experience that's ever happened, and it's also like manifesting. Like then you start actually feeling like, oh, this is actually great, and then like it's all mental. So I think the best thing you could do in bed is like be mentally present. Like, don't be thinking about your taxes or thinking about that email you didn't respond to. Like, try to be present in the moment with him and his dick.
All right, y'all. Now that we're a month into the NFL season, I can confidently tell you one thing. Better Picks has me out here loving football for the first time in forever. When you got a chance to win 1,000 times your money watching football, it's impossible not to love it. I have no idea who's winning the Super Bowl, but I do know one thing. When you pull that crumply old dollar bill out of your ass and put it into a Better Picks lineup, that shit is fun. Download Better right now. Make a lineup. And I dare you to tell me it doesn't make your NFL Sundays 1,000 times more fun.
Download Better. Play Better Picks.
So you're telling me I can't be thinking about like something to eat after?
No.
That's
not
my
good.
biggest issue. I'm like, Taco Bell sounds so fucking good. It's like knee deep in
No, we've been there, but that's like the best sex is when you literally like time stops. You have to be relaxed. You have to be turned on. Also, you can manifest while you masturbate. You heard of that? Masturbation manifestation. When you orgasm, if you think about something you want, it's like the most top tier energy to put into the universe. So you go, ah!
You just pop that thing. I got
Yeah,
you.
you go-
I got you.
You go, I want to call her daddy.
Okay, so we need to get some stones out and some crystals.
And you could orgasm with a stone in you. That's some LA shit, though. I haven't done that.
I would wind up sucking that thing up and it would be gone.
You don't have to put it in your mouth.
I wasn't talking about my mouth. I wasn't talking about
You
my
got a
mouth.
suction cup. Well, anyway, if you get any stones stuck in you, I am not to blame.
You wouldn't come fish it out with a headlamp?
That was some white trash shit you just said.
Well, thank you, Hannah, for coming, and thank you, Bolero, for having us in here. Yay! Go like, comment, subscribe to Talk Tuah with Haliey Welch. Follow wherever you get your podcasts. While you're watching this, take a picture and tag me and tell me who you want next. Tag me and Talk Tuah, and I'll be sure to repost. I'm really excited about my new merch, and if you want some for yourself, go to shop.better.app. And one more time, shop.better.app.